Hello and welcome to another video. Episode 1 in our new series, Bible Book Breakdown and Simplified. Welcome to Episode 1 of our new series where we explore the story behind every book of the Bible. Today we begin right at the beginning, with the book of Genesis. If you've ever wondered where it all started, why we're here, or how God began his story with humanity, this is where it all begins. Genesis is the first book of the Bible and the first of 5 books written by Moses, known as the Torah or the Pentateuch. The word Genesis means origin or beginning, and that's exactly what this book is all about. The beginning of creation, humanity, sin, and God's covenant with his people.
Genesis is divided into 2 main parts.
Chapters 1:11, the universal story. Creation. God creates the heavens and the earth, the sun, moon, stars, animals, and humanity in his image. Genesis 1-2. The fall. Adam and Eve, first people in the world, disobey God, and sin enters the world. Genesis 3. They are then forbidden from eating from the tree of life, so become mortal. Cain and Abel. The first murder shows how sin begins to spread. They were the first sons of Adam and Eve. Cain murdered his brother Abel. The story reflects the danger of jealousy, anger, and pride when unchecked. The flood. God judges the wickedness of the world but saves Noah and his family, who built an ark to survive the flood and rescued animals too. Tower of Babel. Humanity tries to make a name for itself, and God scatters them. Human pride can lead to disobedience. They were trying to reach heaven and make a name for themselves without God. They all spoke one common language, so God gave different languages and split them up geographically. Chapters 12-50, the Patriarchs. Abraham. God calls a man named Abram, promising to make him a great nation. His faith and failures show us what it means to trust God. One of the most important figures in the Bible, Abraham was known as the father of faith and founder of the Israelite nation. Also known for his unwavering faith, obedience, and trust in God, and his story is a powerful example of walking by faith, not by sight. Isaac is the son of Abraham and Sarah, and he is the child that God promised to them in their old age, and a key figure in the Bible's story of God's covenant with his people. Jacob was the son of Isaac and Rebekah, and the grandson of Abraham. He is the one through whom the 12 tribes of Israel came. He was a deceiver transformed by God, and had 12 sons which created 12 tribes of Israel. Joseph was the 11th son of Jacob and the firstborn of Rachel, Jacob's beloved wife. Joseph was his father's favorite, and Jacob gave him a special coat. His brothers became jealous and sold Joseph into slavery in Egypt. Joseph's life is a story of betrayal, faith, perseverance, and divine purpose. Though he suffered greatly, he trusted God, and in the end he said, "You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good." Genesis 50:20. He later reunited with his family, forgave his brothers, and brought them all to live with him in Egypt. Key themes. God is creator. Everything starts with him. Humanity's fall and God's grace. Even when we sin, God still seeks to restore. Faith and covenant. God keeps his promises even when we don't. Redemption. What others mean for harm, God can use for good. Genesis isn't just the story of the beginning. It's the foundation of everything we believe. It reminds us that we were created on purpose, for a purpose, and that no matter how far we fall, God always has a plan to restore. Thanks for joining me for episode 1. If this helped you understand Genesis better, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's curious about the Bible. Next up, we'll dive into the book of Exodus, the story of deliverance, freedom, and God's power to rescue. See you there. What part of Genesis speaks to you most? Creation, Abraham's faith, or Joseph's redemption? Let me know in the comments. It really does help the channel grow if you could subscribe, like, and share.